What's up, internet? We are here live once again on YouTube for another Big Brother 27 watch party. It's the Veto episode. There's going to be a lot to go over. We still haven't even seen nominations on the episode. We'll have the Veto, which will come into play. And I think we're in for a bit of a wild one. A lot's been going on inside the house. Crazy moves have been made. If you've been keeping up with the live feed updates, if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. We do daily live feed updates first thing in the morning all season long. Been following the action. It's going to be, I think, a little crazy. I think we got some stuff to see. I've even seen a preview for the episode. And one of the things I was saying at the end of the last episode, once we saw Mickey take over the HOH, I was like, oh, it feels like they left a lot out, because I had heard that it was a lot more, let's say, rambunctious. I had heard there was a little bit more going on. So it seems like we are going to be seeing more of that at the start of this episode, where we're actually going to see, I guess, what actually happened, because it did feel like they were cutting some stuff out. Not gonna lie, I was like, the way that sounded on the feeds, it sounded much different. So I think we're gonna get more of the Mickey Riley confrontation. But yeah, I'm excited. What are you guys all saying? What's up, everybody in chat? Glenn, Mies Duts, what's up, buddy? We got Tommy, Artie's, Mama K, Squirrels, what's up, girls? Rose, Twisted Black, what's up? Savior, how are you? Karen, who else we got? John, PT, lovely seeing you guys all up in here. Brianna, how are you guys? Vicky, what's up, Vicky? Ori, I think the house guests are being gassed at night and brainwashed with worst strategies ever used in Big Brother history. Some of them are pretty bad right now. I will say, part of it is like good gameplay on other people's end, where they're manipulating and twisting things around. Some of it is people just kind of buying into those things as well. Actually, one of the things too, I don't even know. I didn't even necessarily check. I think we did. Let me double check. So I'm pretty sure. Because one of the things was during the update, I don't know. I felt like today's update wasn't my best. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I thought it wasn't my best. But you guys hit the goal for the watch party anyway. Even though I felt like my update wasn't at the level I wanted it to be. And I think I even left a couple of things out. Like, one of the things I left out was Zach and Will having a conversation with Ashley. And then when Ashley left, Will was like, we gotta get rid of her. And Zach was like, yeah. And Zach was all into it. And then one of the other things was, and I think I even teased it at one point earlier in the update, was about how I think someone is doing what Mickey and Morgan think they're doing, right? Mickey and Morgan think they're accomplishing something this week. They think they're getting out Jimmy, and by getting out Jimmy, Rachel becomes closer to them. They think that by saving Riley and Catherine, that Riley and Catherine become closer to them. They think that if they put up Vince, they would have lost Mickey. She would have lost Mickey. Or Morgan and Mickey would have lost like each other because she was so pushing for Vince. But just in general, right? Like, the idea is, if you take out somebody's ally, they become closer to you. That's a fundamental thing that you want to do in Big Brother. But it usually doesn't go that way, right? Usually, if you take out somebody's friend, they don't go to you, they go to somebody else. Your real goal should be to do it smoothly, right? Do it without them even realizing that you're doing it, and have one of your buddies go after their buddy, and then they become your buddy, right? And I think the person who's doing that the best right now is Ava. Because here's the thing, the people who are kind of like the number one targets, like moving on right now, like Jimmy's a big one, Ashley's a big one, Eventually, Riley and Catherine are still ones that are up there. Keanu's still up there too. But Vince is another big one. Vince's name is coming up a lot. And one of the big things with that Ava's doing is, let's say Jimmy goes. All right, well, who does Rachel actually become closer to? Probably Ava, right? That's the one she has like the final two with. It's not really a final two, right? It's whatever it is. And Ava even kind of knows that. That's why she's, ratting stuff out to Mickey. Rachel becomes closer to Ava. If Ashley leaves, right? Who else also becomes closer to Ava? Mickey Morgan, Rachel as well. Will even becomes closer to Ava. Because here's the thing. If you're Ava, who is one of the biggest threats to you with Will and Mickey? Ashley, right? That is a huge thing where if you're Ava, you got to think maybe Will might take Ashley over me. Or if you're in a situation with Mickey, would Mickey take Ava over Ashley? Like, that would be a thing that I would have to think about if I was Ashley. And by all these people going out, you then become closer to them. If Vince ends up going, she's got a little bit of a thing with Lauren. Guess who becomes closer to Ashley? Lauren, right? There's so many of these little things that she can do along the way where it's like, oh yeah, these people are actually becoming closer to me now. The only thing, here's my only thing. I don't know 100% how the house guests view Ava as like a player. Because she's doing stuff, right? But perception is reality. And if they just see Ava as somebody who's just been there, she hasn't done anything, and even all this stuff that she's actually doing right now, trying to set stuff up, if they don't even really realize or recognize it until later in the game when they're told about it, are they even still going to acknowledge that it was part of her game? Because there could be a situation where she is up against somebody who they kind of like equally as much, right? But then they go, well, Ava really just kind of slept here all season. So it is a fine balance that you need to do there with like keeping your threat level low, but also like having your game be a little bit public so people at least know that you're up to something. So it's a thing. It's definitely a thing. It's on. It should be on here in a second. It's not on just for me yet. I guess I'm a little bit behind. But we'll have a sync up here in just a second. Ava is annoying me. Get rid of her. If Keanu wins the season, a whole new strategy is being used. Strategically make yourself the biggest target of the house to lower your target level, then win out. That's a good one. I like it. I think we're starting here. Let me give you guys a sync up.
Big brother! Mickey won a mystery power.
With this power, you can anonymously dethrone the reigning head of household.
And all those
just the recap for us here. Ava isn't going anywhere if she doesn't step her game up to him. Catherine and Kyle better be on the block. Bye-bye, Jimmy. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. The gas leak. Definitely probably a gas leak. Yeah, I think Ava's got a good shot at it. I think Rachel, of course, too, also has a good shot at it. Any public vote, I think Rachel has a shot at winning just by being a vet. You have like a built-in fan base, and it's not like the Frankie Grande's My Sister built-in fan base, right? It's like an actual built-in fan base that's in the show already. So I feel like Rachel is going to kind of lean in leading most of those votes. Even the thing that like where she got gooed, like I don't think it was necessarily that like, oh, people actually think she's the worst dressed. It's more, wouldn't it be funny if Rachel got gooed? Travel the world. What's up? How's it going? I wonder if we're going to see The Masked Man soon. Yeah, you know what? We still haven't seen that kind of fully come to be. You think it's Evil Dick? I don't think it's Evil Dick. I don't think it's Evil Dick. Here's the thing. I think Evil Dick's super entertaining. I don't think BB wants to get Evil Dick back on anytime soon. I think they want to separate from that a little bit. I love Evil Dick. He's very funny. Sometimes he can be a little much. He's like the Howard Stern of Big Brother. All right, they're still doing their recap. Always not, I see them every day on Twitter. Yeah, no, well, that's the thing too. I think whoever the masked person is, right? That could be anybody though, right? Like, I still think the original leading candidate is Brendan, but the person we've seen playing the masked person is much shorter, which would then make you think like it's, you know, someone like Reagan or Matt Hoffman or Brittany Hayes, right? Like, I think Brittany's still like an option here that it could be. They love Brittany. Is everybody sat? Is everybody sat? Are you sat? Make sure you're sat. Be like Catherine and be sat. I am sat. All right, we're seeing the actual handover here of the key and everything. Oh no, Otter. Where's Otter at? He's not feeling well? Oh no. Or Lisa K. Lisa K's not feeling well. Not feeling well tonight. I'm just going to lay here and let y'all tell me what's happening. We got you, Lisa. Hope you feel better. And what's up, Otter? I see you. So Riley like dipped off from the group real quick.
Listen here, I have a very good idea that Mickey has this power, and Riley is a massive wild card to my game, so I led him to believe that it was way more comfortable that Mickey is the HOH.
Which is interesting. I'm surprised that Zach wouldn't have just let Riley be HOH. That was a little bit surprising to me.
And now 2 hours for becoming HOH, I'll rip away from him. It was so unfair.
This was like the preview I saw where Mickey and Riley are going on off to the gym.
First, history to have this outcome, I can tell you right now, great way to piss somebody off.
It's a great way to piss somebody off, he says.
You assumed. Yes, it was a possibility.
You assumed. That's his rebuttal. You just assumed.
You did. You blindsided me. And then you're gonna take the HOH piece?
You would put me up. And if I can't, what you're gonna do? Don't know what you're gonna do.
And believe what you want to hear, Mickey, but don't come to the
me out right.
come to the store.
You've never talked to me.
Listen to all these
This is
people.
the game.
You know what? Here's the thing, baby Luigi. Here's the thing. The way that and again, there could be an edit to this, right? Where maybe he said something first. But the way I'm reading this, Mickey was the one who was just as aggressive, right? Like, neither of them were really yelling, but they're both like talking fast to each other. And yeah, Riley curses, but like they're both in like a bit of a heated battle here, right? I don't see either one as worse than the other. So like, I don't know, maybe there was more that we're missing out on, but the way it was described was like that Riley was screaming and yelling. It's like, I don't know. I think Mickey was just kind of going back and forth just as much a little bit, right? A little bit more respectful though. Well, that's the thing. I don't even think necessarily both are wrong. I don't even necessarily think both are wrong, right? Like, you got to defend yourself either way, right? But I think the way it was described was a little bit more one-sided. Where I think Mickey was just as much in there. I can't tell exactly who was more standing up for themselves, because in both situations, right, if Riley started yelling first, it's Mickey standing up for herself. If Riley just is kind of yelling anyway, right, like he just had his HOH taken away, that's him kind of standing up for himself, right? It's like, you just took my HOH. So I don't think necessarily either are wrong. But the way it was described was interesting. And that's always the case with the retells, right? You never know 100% what the truth is. Oh the god. Oh no. This is gonna be like a whole thing. This is gonna be like a whole thing, ain't it? Super Christian Me World, thank you so much for the super chat, the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. I had seen that. I hadn't had a chance to go check it out, but I saw she was she talked to Angela earlier. She had like a whole interview with her. That's pretty cool. Yep, Rose, good game of telephone, right? Good old game of telephone. What up, the only one and only final two Ori Alliance? Yeah, you. Just us. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. It's chipping away, she says. Whoa, are we getting confirmation? Interesting. Oh, this was funny too when they brought up the basket. They brought up the I think I even used this as my end clip. Because BB got trolled when Rachel brought up the basket. They were like, and they just panned over to these two. So I think that's our first confirmation that Catherine actually, you know, still, she wants to take it slow, and I don't know if she necessarily had a lot of feelings at first, but he's growing on her. He's growing on her. I don't know what the message is there, because, you know, you want to say no means no, right? But then it's like, do you just keep on trying? Is that the message we're saying? I don't think that's the message we want to say. If they say no, just keep trying. Eventually, they'll get so annoyed they say yes. Is that the message we're trying to send with the show? I don't know. I don't know. Who's it? Oh, they were like, should we just put them up? How this week turned so crazy, man. This week is turned on a dime. We're on a commercial here. Let me reload and refresh too, and I might be able to. Oh, you know what I can do? I know what I can do. I think I know what I can do here. I have a little trick. I have a little trick to get farther ahead and closer to where you guys are. So when we get back, we'll have a better sync up point. Okay. I think that's the closest I can do without it not loading. We'll say, yeah. Cool. I have little tricks. I got little tricks I can do. Oh, will that be up the whole time? Maybe. Let me see. That'll probably be up the whole time, but it's gonna be a little bit more live, I think. That'll be good. Anyway, let's hop into the chat. By the way, first commercial break, but just a couple of little things, right? If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this stream, if you're having a good time hanging out with us here in the stream, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video, you never miss a stream. You can also check out all my socials. They're in the description, but also if you do like exclamation socials, they'll pop up in the chat. You can check out things like Twitter and Discord. Discord's awesome, guys. If you guys haven't checked out the Discord, right? I know a lot of people are like, what's Discord? What is it? It's literally just a place where we could all like chat and hang out. There's different channels where you can like text and put messages in there. People are always chatting about the BB live streams. We have a BB spoilers section. There's a channel for Survivor, The Amazing Race, which The Amazing Race is going to have a lot of Big Brother stuff coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun. You can even post pictures of your pets. If you got a cute kitty, if you got there's a cat on the screen right now. There's literally, like, if you want to show the picture of your pets, go on and you can do that too. But yeah, come on, join the Discord. Other things, there's things like the Ori Fund. Never required, always appreciated, but you can do the Ori Fund. Something even pops up on chat, or pops up in the screen here. But thank you guys just all so much for the love and support. Like I said, I actually felt like, I don't know, sometimes I guess I have a higher standard for the quality I want to put out. It's one of the bigger reasons why a lot of the videos that I've done, like during the off season, I'll like make this like big video. I'll have like all like ready to go. And then like, I'm just like, it's not good enough. I'm just like, it's not good enough. And then I get rid of it. And I'm like, no, it's not, I can't release that. So I always have like a higher standard. And I was like, this update, I didn't feel like it was great. It was great. And then it's like one of the like fastest ones to get to the like goal. Like you guys crushed it. You were like, no, we love this one. And I was like, all right, you guys love this one, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just don't know what you guys like. IR Geek with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for the great coverage, Ori. Thank you for tuning on in. Ian. Yes, Ian is going to be on the Traders. That's going to be interesting. Good for Ian. I think he could do all right on that show. Ori, are you covering next season of the Traders that starts next week? Wait, it starts next week? Really? I didn't know it was that quick. I thought it was going to be like after BB season. Oh, when's Traders UK? Because that's my favorite one. If I'm being honest, Traders UK is my favorite one. Interesting. All right, we're back. Let me give you a sync up here.
T-shirts, but I stopped because I don't know why. Like that's my problem is like I'll start something and I'll just stop and I just get bored of it.
Me too. I get bored of stuff easily. Well, I'm so busy. That's my biggest problem. My energy goes.
I don't even know what they're talking about. Oh. If you just spit. There's like an instant replay. She just, it just came out of her mouth. Why? Like, why? Does she have like no bodily control? Let's see. Oh, Traders US is back in 2026. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think it was coming out that soon. Yeah. What comes out August 14th? Catherine's stepmom said, Riley's. Oh no. Bobby, thank you very much for the $2 super chat, but oh no. Oh no. What are they doing? I watched another BB channel and Joseph from BB27 showed up. It was so cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. My BB day is the 19th. Ooh, oh, your birthday is the 19th. Let's go. They also keep doing like a happy birthday thing. Oh, because they're talking about putting her on the block on her birthday. I was like, what are they doing? Yeah, happy birthday, Kelly. Enjoy the block. Crazy. She said she doesn't want Riley is oh no, Rose. Oh no.
Changing the fact that I still so I understand if this deal
So Mickey's over here like debating the Kelly deal. I barely watch the show. I mostly watch what's going on via Ori's updates. Let's go vlog this. Glad I can keep you involved.
see my HOH room.
The way they're treating Riley, it's like he's in like a dramatic movie, just like sad as Mickey steals the girl, aka the HOH. Oh, this was really nice actually. So Mickey got a letter from her mom, and it was like on the day she was getting married, and Mickey can't be at the wedding. And that was kind of nice that she was able to get that letter like on that day.
You go and make your first friend. I will continue to encourage you to be yourself. blessings and so much love to you.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't actually bring up the fact that it's like her mom's wedding, because that's like part of what's really cool about it.
And I'm sorry I acted the way I acted, you know. And it was intentional.
Riley just bawling. I know you didn't do it intentionally. I mean, she kind of did. I mean, she kind of had the full intention of stealing your HOA. Like, that's the only reason it happened, Riley. like, I know you didn't mean. I mean, she kind of meant it.
To accomplish my goal. Okay, now.
Ay, gotta get Keanu out, she says. Mickey's getting a stepdaddy up. Oh. I thought Ava was cute, but she's scheming too. Yeah, Ava is up to. She's up to some tricks. She's up to some tricks for sure. So, Jake, one of the things is with that, like, I think that goes back to night one, because I think on move-in day, she might have said something about that, and also she stole his hat. And I was like, that was kind of interesting that she's wearing the hat and he's having her wear the hat. And I thought there would be more of a connection there, but it never really kind of panned out that way.
Recently.
What is right? I think it's either actually
That's what they do.
overthrowing HOH is not good for my game. It's pretty clear. I've been tossing my name around, so I wouldn't be surprised. You're right back on the block. Not here under any sort of delusion. I'm going up. I'm ready.
He's right. There's nothing he can say or do to make me choose to not. He should have thought of that before he threw my name out.
I like Keanu, by the way. I feel like
Who are the best people?
he's not a great player. There's a lot of delusion going on, but he's been fun. He's been fun to watch. I guess that looks like we're going to our next commercial break. We can catch up on the chat here. Keanu grew on me. I like Keanu too. I'm glad Riley has taken over. Was taken over HOH. It would have been awful HOH. Sniffling where he needs to sniff, right? Sniffing where he needs to sniff, you know. This cast, damn, where are the cutthroat Big Brother players? That's true, right? We need them back. Keanu is a great Delulu Braun. He's also better than Vince. Ooh. Keanu stand up. His spirit is great. And that's the thing too, right? Like, I think he's a lot of what he'll say too, like, I like. It's just like he doesn't have the awareness of like how the game was moving and how like what he's actually accomplishing or not. And it's so hard in there, right? Like you only know what you know and people are telling you. So in his mind, he thought he was doing great. But exactly, he's playing. And that's all I can ever ask of people is play the game. I don't care if you're good or bad, play it, right? Like, don't just sit there and be, you know, furniture in the house that does nothing. Do something. If it's good, if it's bad, I don't care. Go on and do something. That's why, like, there's a lot of people, like, they're giving a lot of people, they're giving Mickey and Morgan a lot of flack for putting Jimmy up. And, like, yeah, it's a bad move. Like, don't get me wrong. It's a terrible move for their game. They shouldn't be doing this. But it's something. At least they weren't just like, all right, we're just gonna put up, you know, easy targets again, like Will. You know, that's like one of their closer allies again too, but still, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just like the same pawns and stuff going up where people aren't actually playing the game, and I appreciate that at the very least. But terrible move though, terrible move. You know what? That's a good question, because I think Will is playing. Here's the problem. The person I think Will's playing with the most is the person we never get a one-on-one with them with. We never see Ava and Will talking one-on-one. And I think Ava and Will are like maybe actually the tightest duo that are secretly kind of like doing stuff. But we never get them see them plan it. And I don't know if it's just like super quick little check-ins or they're just automatically on the same page. Like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like he's at the very least paying attention and like looking for his right moments. For example, with everything that's going on the past few days, right? Like, we've seen Will say to Ashley, yeah, we got to keep Jimmy. And then all of a sudden, him and Ava are both ratting out Ashley to Mickey. And now they were like, oh yeah, we got to get rid of Jimmy. And like, I don't know 100% where that shift came in both of them. Because both of them seem to kind of automatically be like, oh yeah, no, we're just kind of flipping on this thing. And we never get those two just talking together. And it's like, I just wish we would get like that one little thing where it's like, hey, Ava and Will kind of talk to her. We're like, yeah, I don't actually trust Ashley. Because for a while there, it seemed like, oh, he did. But now he's like dogging her just as much as everybody else is. And I don't know if they just like caught on that everybody was against them. So it's like, hey, let's dump them. I just don't know. We're back. Here's a little sync up. That was, by the way, a weird way to set up the nomination ceremony. No, like, normally, they're all just sitting around the table and HOH comes down.
This is the nomination
That was more like they were setting up for a veto, where, like, she came and got them.
Responsibility,
but they were both in, like, different rooms.
To nominate 3 house guests
in, like, 2 groups.
In my nomination block are the keys of the house guests I am nominating for eviction.
Gotta pad those 90 minutes, you know.
I will turn 3 keys to lock in my nomination.
Gotta get in every second you can of extra stuff. Instead of like showing us good shit.
The first house guest I have nominated is
Keanu, going up on the block. Get this all set up as well.
The next house guest I have nominated is
Kelly, going up on the block. Uh-oh, Kelly's crying already.
The final house guest I have nominated is...
And the third nominee being Riley. Stealing the HOH and then putting them up on the block.
Kelly and Riley.
Happy birthday, Kelly. Welcome to the block.
You want me on the block, and I thought it was only right, obviously, to return the favor. I do know that you've attached yourself to Kelly. Riley, you're not my target.
Wearing a winter tan in August in California. Send them home.
This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
I thought Kelly liked being on the block, but not on her birthday. Jake, not on her birthday.
I nominated Keanu, Kelly, and Riley.
Oh yeah, she's crying hard.
They all voted together last week, and
Jimmy had hired Mickey's dress
for her. Keanu's my target because he makes it no secret that he wants me out of this house. Kelly and Riley are on the block because out of all the people that I am not aligned with,
she's got a lot of glitter on too. I gotta say.
In a veto call. If I am able to get
that is the one thing. The house is very cold.
Static. That will be the
reason why it's very cold. All the cameras and the lights and everything create a lot of heat, so they just pump the cold in there. It's the same thing with like if you ever been to like
on the block again. Surprise, surprise.
Like a live studio audience taping of a late night show, right? Like if you ever been to like I went to the Colbert Show once, or if you ever been to like any of those kind of like shows that get filmed in front of a live audience, those like theaters and studios are always really cold. It's just especially because of the lights. The lights are so hot. Is it edible glitter? That's a good question, Nicholas. It's a good question.
Like what, less than
12,
14 hours? I mean, it's freaking insane. What a blow, baby. That's crazy as hell. It's absolutely irritating.
What a blow, he
Mickey
says.
told me that Keanu is her target, and I'm feeling pretty good just as long as I go out there and I win that veto.
I'm sorry, Mickey.
Kelly's still just bawling her eyes out.
This has been a really rough last 48 hours. It's been a really rough month. I got snot on you, I'm sorry.
It's been a really rough month, she says. It's like, well, Kelly, half the reason it was so rough is because you kept volunteering to go on the block. Of course it's going to be rough.
This game is really hard. I know that you're tired.
I just don't see a way out of this.
During Big Brother 12 and 13, I was on the block every week.
Every week?
Every week.
I do feel bad for Kelly. I don't want her to feel ostracized. But I support Mickey's decision to put up Kelly and Keanu 100%. Because Keanu is a big target, and I think she's a competitor. And at this point, I just need him out of the house.
I promise you.
Rachel should have really just been working with Keanu the whole time. Like, I know, like, they have, like, their weird, like, beef.
I might not be.
But she really, for a little bit there, had him strong along.
And there's no such thing as, I'm tired, I'm not going to finish this task. You do it, no matter what. And I won't go out of this house without a fight.
You need to channel what's inside of you.
I'm not gonna give up.
So, you know I love you.
I love you too, Mickey.
You're not my target.
I didn't want to put up Catherine.
I'd rather be me.
More Mickey and Riley.
Kelly?
Agreed, Rachel should have been working with Keanu. The twist would have been the final two of Keanu and Rachel. That would have been amazing.
The biggest thing is just making sure whoever plays in the veto.
Norma's saying about to yell at Mickey. What did Norma say? I had Mickey as one of my favorites, but now I want her and Morgan gone. Morgan is the Lulu. Oh no.
For sure.
Mickey kissing his ASS.
I'd rather not be on the block,
after what he said to her. I hope those two cancel each other out.
I absolutely 120% would keep the noms the same because I would not want Catherine to go up in my place.
Makes me nervous.
It's such a weird thing. I'll keep the noms the same, and I'll keep myself up if I win veto. I'll Marcellus myself. Surprised they had Rachel as a TV personnel without saying her BB win on the graphic as well, right? You would think they would just do like BB winner.
I feel like Keanu's been on this island, and
like winner of
in a way,
BB.
I feel partially responsible for putting him there. No, I'm kind of playing both sides here a little bit. I want Keanu and Kelly to feel like they're safe with me, and to make sure that
without seeing
Sid
from
targeting me.
Ice
So
Age.
after the eviction, I propose a faux alliance.
We need this.
Can't wait to hear the DR from Riley. Is he buying Mickey's story? It seems like he is.
It's going to keep happening. We have the numbers to go against them.
It seems like Riley is kind of buying into it by his DRs, but then there's also been times where he's
I would feel
talked
pretty good about my position in this game.
with Catherine, and it feels like maybe he's not.
Let me be honest with you, bro. Just even having someone in my corner, even if it has to be like in secret like this, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna do what I can.
Also, I find it kind of funny. Oh, they switched. Jimmy and Keanu were wearing like the same thing. Black shorts, and then they had the blue hoodie, but Keanu was wearing the hoodie. Jimmy had it like over his shoulder.
I know.
It was just like the same exact outfit, just two different stylings.
Why would I not be upset? Like, it's a risk, regardless. Like, what if Keanu takes himself off the block?
Uh-oh.
And then I go up? It's me, Kelly.
Uh-oh, Catherine's realizing the trouble.
Oh, if she wins Blockbuster?
Okay, it's me and you against each other.
Riley being on the block, I'm not happy about it. If Kelly or Keanu pulled himself off in a veto, then I am likely to go up, and me versus Riley is not a situation I want to happen. I really need the both of us to survive this week.
Oh, have you realized, Catherine, that you're playing Big Brother?
I have confidence in you.
And you've been here for a month.
I'm not going anywhere, and you're not going.
And you're only now being like, well, I need to do something. Only words I remember are, I am sat. You've been sat, Catherine. Now stand up and start doing stuff.
You are not my target. I mean that 1,000%. I need Keanu to go. We gotta kick ass.
Oh yeah, 100%. We realized at the other day that it was Sid from Ice Age.
Hope to use it on myself.
Vince is Sonny Bono.
To take yourself down.
100% he's Sonny Bono.
Our deal was
Jimmy, where he wears the bandana, is
and I win the
Prison
veto,
Mike from The Office when
got you. I know it's a
when Michael
little bit odd
tried to be Prison Mike. That's Jimmy. Jimmy just in general, he's a little bit Steve Carell there. Like that's kind of.
I need her to beat out Keanu in the block.
That's the vibe that Jimmy gives off
way for
to
her
Steve
to do that
Carell.
is if she's still on the block. So Kelly, keep yourself on that block, girl, please.
Mickey having.
Probably thinks I'm a bitch. It's worse things.
But now I'm up,
concerned with
and I need to protect myself.
There's worse things.
I hope you would understand that.
Okay, and I mean I respect that.
I think it would be crazy for me not to use it on myself.
Mickey expected more from our deal than I was going to get in return. You broke our deal. Of course I'm going to change your noms. I have to take myself off. What do you expect me to do? Not fight for my life in this game?
Yeah.
If I have an opportunity to win something, I'm not going to throw it away.
Exactly, Kelly. Exactly.
Oh,
if you get thrown on the block, you take yourself off if you win the veto. That's what you do.
With an extra 20% off,
and Mickey had like a lot of faith that if anybody else other than Keanu won veto, they wouldn't use it.
Moderate to severe plaque psoriasis
It's like, are you kidding
or
me?
active psoriatic arthritis.
We're just gonna Marcellus ourselves right now. That's what we're gonna do.
Now there's Skyrizzi.
I don't care if there's a blockbuster still. I'm not keeping myself up on the block. Don't insult my Lenny Kravitz. No, like Keanu, but nah. Wait, what did Keanu say about Lenny Kravitz?
Psoriatic arthritis. Skyrizzi can help you move with less joint pain, stiffness,
so much
swelling,
Keanu hate. But wait, there's a twist upcoming. Or your sound of the show is still on. Oh gosh.
Lower ability to fight them.
I didn't know that. Thank you. That's probably going to get me in trouble now. The fact that it was on that long, probably going to get me in trouble. But we're still good now. We're good for right now. But that probably is going to get me in trouble. YouTube's not going to like that one. And if they come after that one, I'm just going to say fair. That was fair. That was my bad. They went after one like a while back. They went after one a little while ago. I think it was like either the premiere or maybe it was the first eviction. And they hit me with like, hey, like we're claiming this for copyright. And I was like, are you though? Are you? And I went and I fought it and I won. Like it usually takes like 30 days. Usually I wouldn't have even heard anything back already. But as soon as I put it in, they eventually, yeah, right. You're right. We'll let it go. I was like, hell, yeah, you're going to let it go. I stood up for myself. Really? Listen, they were like, listen, Ori, we're going to put you on the block. And I was like, I got 17K final twos. You're going to put me on the block? I got the numbers. I got the numbers over on my side. So I fought them and I was able to get that off. This one, if they do, it seems like I might have made a mistake there. We'll see. I might get in trouble for that. And if they say like, hey, this one's blocked now afterwards, we know why. But it's a thing. Or I renewed my NFL Plus today to see out-of-market games. Ooh, okay, Glenn. Okay. We are back here. I'll give you a little sync up.
Competition. Oh, it's time. It's time.
Picking players for Veto.
6 people will participate in the veto competition.
Take that, Google. Ori had the Veto. I had the Veto, Tommy. I did. Right. And if I tell John, don't tell YouTube. Don't tell YouTube anything. Don't talk to them. I'm gonna be like Vince to Morgan for the past few weeks. You shouldn't talk to Keanu. Mickey picks Kelly. And Kelly here was like, who wants it? And everybody raised their hand.
Rachel's gonna use it, but you don't think she's gonna use it on Keanu. Because I'm up.
So her reasoning was that she wouldn't use it on Keanu. But also, I guess there is a case where it's like you would probably imagine nobody's going to use it anyway, if that's what everybody's telling you. So might as well pick somebody that you know wouldn't use it on somebody else at the very least. BD means backdoor. So yeah, there were if you want to get Keanu out, you need to do a backdoor. Here's the thing. There is no backdoor. There's no more backdoor in Big Brother in the beginning part of the game. As long as Blockbuster and AI is around and this competition where there's 3 nominees, there is no way to backdoor somebody anymore because they always have a chance to save themselves. And in fact, on eviction night, if you're in the Blockbuster, that's technically a better chance to save yourself than even Veto. Veto's a 1 in 6 shot. Blockbuster's a 1 in 3 shot. Here's a look at the Veto competition. It's kind of that like thing where you gotta pick which way to go. Oh my goodness, Ava! Ava, oh gee, oh no. Ava down. We got an Ava down. Ava's on the ground. Ava. Ava's okay, everybody. Ava's okay.
You just need to make a quick getaway. Siren, make your escape from Veto Trump. Down the side. Your goal is to navigate the sidewalk by stepping over.
Any twist to this? Just step on the green ones. Yep, just a 50-50. Gotta pick your path, and then if you get it wrong, you reset, and it's kind of like a memory thing.
Will turn red, and you must start beginning again. To make another attempt, press your button to reset your side and begin again. The first is a success. Move on to.
I will say too, it's keeping up where because they use another space for the competitions now, right? Whatever studio lot space they have, the competitions are able to be built out more and be a little bit more I don't know, they feel a little bit more larger scale because you're able to add things like these big backdrops and stuff like that, and the lighting's different. Because when you do a Veto in the backyard in like the middle of the afternoon, the lighting just always felt a little bit off. And you could tell it was out in the sun. Things just kind of like look a little bit crisper and cleaner.
My target. Exactly who I want out of this week.
So we started off with Keanu and Mickey going at it. And here to give you guys a look at what they're doing. Basically, each step you got to choose a 50-50. One of them will be a green tile, one of them will be red. You'll want to get all greens and make your way all the way down. Okay, Keanu. That's honestly the way to do it too, right? Like, you don't need to run, you don't need to go crazy. Just remember the pattern and just keep trying as many times as you can. He's just focused on getting it right and doing his thing. Oop, Keanu's almost there. 150. Oh, he almost had it. You gotta go all the way back. Keanu's looking good again. And then there you go. He's just like, Keanu's on a stroll. Keanu's just like, you know, I'm just heading down the block. No big deal. Gotta go left, right, left. Just chilling. I've never seen somebody so casually win a round of a competition. That was just like, yeah, no big deal. All right, new pattern. We got Morgan versus Rachel.
It's about if I win this,
Rachel says that it's about time she gets a comp win. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know. She's not the same girl from what, 15 years ago? It looked like Rachel almost fell off the thing. Is it Morgan a gamer? Yes. Here's the thing. I don't actually know what games Morgan played. I think I saw it was like GTA RP, which to some of you guys, I know that was just a bunch of letters. I know it just like said a bunch of random letters, and you're like, what does that mean? GTA is Grand Theft Auto. It's been around for forever. Grand Theft Auto has always been a very popular game. But the newer ones, one of the things you can do is you can go online and everybody's on there, and you can just do whatever you want, right? Like you can go steal a car, you can, you know, get a bunch of weapons and go crazy. You can do like anything in that game. But what people have done is they've built like these servers you can go onto, and you can base it. It's like you get like job. Like you can go on this server and you could be a police officer. You could go on the server and you could be like a drug dealer. You could go on the server and be a cash register like operator at some store. You could be like a nurse at the hospital. You could be a mechanic. There's like jobs you do. It's like kind of like a weird thing. And then you just like role play as this character on the server. And I think that's one of the things that Morgan does. And like basically you run around and you pretend like you're this character on in this world of GTA. I think. I don't know what other game she's doing. And hot take, right? Like, yeah, it's a game. Like she's playing a game, but also it's closer to what Keanu does with Dungeons. Like it's closer to Dungeons and Dragons than it is like playing a game that needs like strategy. Like you know what I mean? Here's an example. There, like if she was a Marvel Rivals player, here's the thing with Marvel Rivals. Like, if she was like, yeah, I'm a Grandmaster Marvel Rivals player, I'd be like, oh. Because that game actually takes a little bit of strategy where you have to have like timing on when you use your different moves and like knowing what's going on in the game and, you know, how you're supposed to play. Like, tanks have very specific roles that they have to play. Strategists have a very specific role. The people who are doing damage have to do stuff. So like if she was saying like, oh, I'm a high level Marvel Rivals player, I'd be like, oh, okay. By the way, I'm a plat diamond player. So if you want to know where I'm at, she thinks she plays Apex. Apex would be another one where I'd be like, okay. If she was like a fairly high level Apex player, I'd be like, all right, I get it, right? Like that's a game where like you need some strategy into it, right? Like there's kind of like it's a battle royale, so you go around and basically everybody drops in on the map. And you can go wherever you want on the map, and then it's winner takes all, right? Whoever's at the end wins, whether it's team or solo. But I think one of the last things I saw was they're doing that GT-ARP, but I don't 100% know. I haven't looked at it in forever. Keanu just dominant. He's just like, every time just slowly walking. Yeah, Sharon and Rod, definitely. Let me know what level he is. Tell him you know a plat diamond player. And he might be like, ooh, or he might be like, yeah, whatever. Your son's probably like one above all. Which literally is one of the ranks called one above all. It's a great game.
If it isn't my best frenemy,
Rachel versus Keanu. Keanu was kind of like centering his chi. He was like, whoa. That was very Neo from the Matrix, which is fitting. It's funny because when this was happening, like right as they went to the veto, I was like tweeting out. I was like, I need this Keanu to show up, and it was just all like Neo from the Matrix. I was like, he's about to go full Baba Yaga. He's about to go in there and let them know what happened. Just like he's about to be John Wick in here. So it's kind of funny. He's like, oh, center myself. I gotta center myself. We're at a commercial break, though. Let's catch up with you guys. Keanu would be good on the chat. Oh, 100%, Laura. 100% he'd be great on the challenge. Because he's good at the messy social play, right? Like, he's smart enough to know to make moves, but he's a little messy, right? So, like, he'd be fun. I think Keanu would be a lot of fun. One above alls. Yeah, exactly, Brian. So it's literally, they got the one above all. So it's supposed to be like God, right? Like that's what it is at Marvel. But like in the Rivals, Marvel Rivals, one above all are like the top like 50 players or like 100 players or whatever it is. Like those are like the best players in the world. They get the title of one above all. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I'm so into Marvel Rivals. I've been into it like since the alpha and the beta. When I first heard about it, I've been obsessed with it. And actually, kind of funny enough, I'm actually like a Marvel Rivals like partner. I was able to. Here's the thing. I got like video game stuff I do on like Twitch and Kick, right? But like, I don't do like video game stuff. So I kind of con them into letting me be a Marvel Rivals partner because of all you guys and what we do for Big Brother. I was like, oh yeah, I got a YouTube channel. Yeah, I do all this stuff on YouTube. Yeah. And they were like, all right, here you go. So I get like early access to stuff like that. I was like, yeah, it's cool. It was like the one time I was like, I can like take advantage of this somehow. And I kind of just conned my way into it. Do I tell you this story though? I almost conned my way into being like a shoutcaster. But then they wanted like, I was like, yeah, I've done stuff before. And they were like, cool, send us your tapes. I was like, I don't got any tapes. I got like really close to like doing their tournaments and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, I've done stuff before. Yeah, you know, like the fake it till you make it thing, where you just like say, yeah, I could do that, and they're like, awesome, send the user tapes, and I was like, oh yeah, all right, you're calling my bluff now, like.
Will be there right when you need us.
They called my bluff, so. I have Paramount Plus, so I'm sure it will be there. The newbies look like Larm. It's great to see have a place to nerd out on Big Brother with like-minded BB. Thanks, Ori in chat. I'm glad you're having a good time on it. That's always what we try and do here. We're all just BB nerds trying to have fun. We love a good messy reality show, and it's one of those things where I don't know if this is the experience of everybody, but I always find like it's one of those things where it's like people are like BB fans, but then like they don't really know anybody else who watches BB other than like maybe their family, right? So it's like all your friends are like, what's that show you watch again? Like, oh yeah, with all the people on the yeah. Oh yeah, and then they yell at each other, right? Like that's what they do. Like all your friends are like, oh, you watch like it's like Love Island, right? It's like, well, not really. I mean, yes, but no. Like, Ori, who are you rooting for this season? Honestly, it's grown to be Keanu. I always like rooting for like the underdogs and like the people on the outs a little bit, because that's always kind of fun to see. Because if they get in like power, they flip everything. And he's really grown on me. Like, really grown on me. I think we're almost back from a commercial break, but just real quick, just a reminder, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button if you like this stream. If you're having a good time, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video, never miss a stream.
Whoever wins this round gets the golden power of Veto.
It's the final round.
Keanu versus Rachel. I've switched to Rachel and Keanu. Keanu's becoming a favorite of mine. I think a lot of people are really starting to like this guy. My oldest son is a gamer, but my younger son out in LA is the BB nerd like me. Love BB forever. No one watches it with me. They don't get it, right? Like, it's just one of those things where it's hard to find the good BB friends, which is why it's so cool that we have this great place where you all come together. Oh, apparently Rachel had the fastest time of all three matchups. That's interesting.
It's moving eerily slow.
And I love that he's moving that slow. Like, he's literally just like taking... It's like Michael Myers, Vince says. Honestly, it kind of is, but it's awesome. I love his calmness. Like, he's just so... He's so calm and confident. Oh, he was one away. He was one away. Very nonchalant. And I love it from him. He's just like, I know what I got to do. I got to do my thing. All I got to do is just walk. Look at that. Keanu wins it. Nobody doing a thing. Everyone's like, wow.
Usually you'd say, congratulations, you won the golden power of Veto. But right now, all I hear is crickets. You have a prompt?
Don't play with me.
Oh, you know what?
To take his crap and talk to him. Was ready to give him the biggest.
Wow.
The fact that he had to be a douche to me was just completely.
You know what? Actually, I'm on Keanu's side on that one. I'm on Keanu's side. Listen, I don't know if there was more to that, but the way I originally heard was like he yelled at her. All he said was, "I believe you have a prompt." Which to me, that's a bar. Like, that's him dropping a line. Everyone's quiet, even the host who's supposed to say, Keanu, congratulations, you won the power of veto. And it's silent. To me, that's like a mic drop moment where he's like, I believe you have a prompt. And then Ava was like, Rrr! Which, look, hey, she's all, you can defend yourself. I'm cool with that. But I think I'm Team Keanu in that one. I think I'm fully on Keanu's side. That was a hell of a line. That was kind of badass. He Michael Myers his way through that thing, and then when they weren't giving him his flowers, he was like, "Well, where's it at?"
Now Keanu's going to take himself down.
Where's it at?
I'm really worried that
Keanu's aura farming 100%. It was actually annoyingly hilarious. See, Full, I'm guessing you're not a Keanu fan, but even you're like, listen, I gotta give him props for that one. You're like, listen, I'd rather not, but Keanu ate that. 9,000 aura. Keanu had a moment after nobody was excited that he won, and he went into another room and cried. You could imagine him being isolated. 100% Serenity. 100%. Sucks that Ava got the shot, but he would have exactly right, Baby Luigi. It wasn't even that it was just Ava. It would have been anybody if they were silent like that, right? Like, that was not a shot at Ava. That was a shot at the whole house being quiet, and nobody wanted to see that happen. That was pretty cool. I like that. What does aura farming mean? I'll say I'm lucky I have people that keep me in the know on all the new lingo. Aura farming is the idea that, like, when you walk into a room, you've got an aura about you, right? Like, think of, like, here's the best example. You want to know what aura farming is? Think of Marilyn Monroe on the steam vent. Marilyn Monroe on the steam vent, that's aura farming, right? Where there's just like, you're like, whoa. That's the OG aura farm right there, is Marilyn Monroe doing the steam vent. And I think I just connected like the farthest possible generations ever. I feel like I just accomplished something amazing there. Where I just took Gen Z and connected them all the way back. I think we just made a connection there of all the Oreo boomers. I'm not a boomer, but I think I just connected boomers and Gen Z. I think that's what I did there. I think that was a multi-generational comparison. That was really bad bullying. Oh, by who? I definitely need more. Oh, I 100% need more sleep. That is not wrong. I can't believe they did Keanu that way and then blamed it. Right? They did kind of blame him for all that. I believe I would be called a millennial, technically. I don't know what all who knows at this point. I've heard they've changed it. We're back though, Keanu. Having that rough time.
I feel bad for what I said to Ava at the end of the veto.
Here's the thing though. I don't think he should feel bad. I don't think he should feel bad, but the fact that he feels this bad also makes me like him more. Like, the fact that he is that willing to be like, hey, listen, I want to take ownership for how that all went, right? Like, I could have just kept my mouth shut. Like, I didn't have to say anything.
But at the same time, who else in this room did state that they were going to pick everybody I won? My moment is coming out from here on out.
Picking you off all one.
That is true. He did say he was gonna pick everybody off of it. That is true.
He said this week when I meet, he's walking the door. Okay, it's fine. Please sleep over it.
I'll live, she says. Ava is like, she feels like she is someone that should have been born in like the 70s or 80s. Like Ava gives me the vibe of somebody who has a much older soul. Oh, don't worry, I'll live. Like that sounds like something that her generation just wouldn't say. Oh, I'll live. Flower power. Ava overreacted and one of her friends is going to send her home. Correct, Kat. The game plan is so obvious. Probably a bad idea on that one, but it's true. They are going to do the same.
I feel like I failed Catherine.
Groovy.
I'm trying to do whatever I have to do.
Groovy, baby. But yet, born in the 50s or 60s, right? Like, she doesn't fit her generation.
If she was able to stay in this house, she would be a great person to move forward.
Does she really make 70s, 80s pop rock, pop punk music? Punk rock music? That's pretty cool.
That is why I really don't game decision to put up like putting the one person he cares the most about and would literally be like being the biggest.
This is the worst thought process from Mickey. Big reason why is it's the idea of like, oh, well, if I, put Catherine up, Riley's going to be, more mad at me. But you already put Riley up and stole his HOH. I don't think there's much worse you can do to make him more mad at you, right? Like, if you put Catherine up, he's already still going to be mad at you. There's no reason to switch up.
Waste of your now no doubt big threat out of
this was also a misstep from Rachel. She pushed so hard to get Vince up on the block. So hard. Also, we did an update for Veto.
and it would be coming from a Blindside. I'm done. Vince is in everyone's ear. Vince has just got everyone, right? So he puts up that's
thing is too,
pretty big move.
I like Vince a lot, and I really wonder what his game would have been like if Rachel wasn't there. Because Rachel, as a vet, she's seen a million Vinces, right? Like she's seen this. She knows what he's doing. It's no secret to her. And there's other people that have kind of seen Vince, but how well would they have seen Vince without Rachel pointing it out? And I wonder that.
Is it too? That's for you to decide.
Because otherwise, I feel like Vince, he's playing a decent game where he's got himself all over the place. He's got connections with everyone. A big thing though was just that Rachel spotted him and was like, "Oh yeah, that's a problem." and pointed it out to people.
Our decision. And the people that have me as a right? I think it's HOH, but to here is put Catherine next to block. Scary. Even and would you tell me if I was in danger? So, should I worry at all or anything?
This is so messy from why would you tell someone yeah like I can't lie, your name is someone I considered, like
drop seeds. Oh yeah, I'd be lying to you if I said I didn't consider your name. Just logic. Well, I don't know if there's any, I don't know if I should be doing any campaigning with you, if there's anything I can tell to reassure you how we stand.
Vince is like Paul, and well, that's the thing, right? Like Paul, love her or hate him, is good at what he does, and like that's the thing that you just can't take away from Paul, right? Like he has flaws, but at the end of the day, he knows how to get people on his side. His first season, it was a little harder for him because he just ended up kind of being on the outs. He was so close to Victor, and Victor was kind of just the big target. But that second season, right? Like he took everything he learned and was able to use it. It's also like the kind of the thing with vets is like once you have experience with it, you could take that experience and use it. I would even say, and I don't think you guys would necessarily like this, right? I don't know if you're gonna like what I'm about to say. As we go to a commercial, I'm not saying he's on the same level. The person I'm about to compare him to is on a different level, right? Has way more skill than Vince does. But if we're talking about the same type of player, right? Like if you're talking about, people who have similar play styles, don't say it, Ori. I think Vince reminds me the most of someone more like a Tyler. Someone who just has really good conversations with everyone. Everyone thinks they're tight with him. And I think that was kind of the style of game he was going for. It hasn't worked out as well. One of the reasons why Rachel pointed it out. And I still wonder if Rachel hadn't pointed it out, would he have been more under the radar still with it? Would he have still kind of been a little bit like where everyone's just like, yeah, I feel good with him? I think Zach has actually kind of floated into that spot a little bit more so. Because all of these girls still trust Zach for some reason. Like Ashley literally was told to her face that Zach wants to put her up on the block. And she's like, nah, I don't believe that. To the point where Rachel made Jimmy go tell her he was joking. like Rachel made Jimmy say, you gotta go tell Ashley that was a joke. You gotta go fix this.
Pretend like you're holding up the building behind you.
And I'll be honest, that is like one of my favorite gameplay styles as well. Is just like having everybody, be good with you, and like you're like sneakily doing this stuff, and for some reason they just trust you. I would actually say more so than Tyler. Like instead of putting Zach to Tyler, I would say Zach is more the Cody, Xavier. Who else is another like good example of that? Drew, even back in the day. Trying to think of other good examples of guys that Zach compares to, where it's just like you don't even know why you trust them, right? Like Zach is just one of those people where it's just, you just trust him. Zach is missing by appearance, kind of, right, Tommy? Like that's the thing. It's almost like he's got this natural draw, and I think a little bit might be, you know, a little bit of the good looks, right? Like you just naturally, you go like, yeah, this guy's got like something about him that I want to be on his side, and I feel like he's on my side. That's who I would compare Zach to the most. Everyone trusted Derek. They did. Like, that's another one that where you could maybe say that, but also I think with Derek though, Derek had to put in work to get them to trust him, right? Like, it wasn't just like Derek walked in and everybody trusted him. Derek was like, you know, shaving his beard into the chin strap, wearing the beanie. Like, he was like changing who he actually was to make them like them, right? Crazy callback. But that's what PF3, am I wrong there though? Where like Drew just kind of had this little bit of a thing where it's like, oh, just like naturally people wanted to kind of be on his side, right? And it's an archetype that kind of comes along every so often, but very rarely does it work out as well as it does. And every so often you get this one where it's just like the perfect thing of like they have this natural trust in them, and they're also a good player, and right, like they have the charisma, and it's one thing to have the charisma, that's an important part, but knowing what to do with it. Laura, perfect. Cody had the natural charisma. Derek had to work for it. We're back. Here's a little sync up.
What the hell? Zach and Morgan are
we got the melting pot meeting up. Is that what this is?
Mickey, not 100% stand with her quite yet, so I'm willing to make sure with her, say what I need to say, do what I need to do, so I don't end up as the replacement nominee.
Funny how the guys in the house trusted Lauren automatically. That's another one too, right? Lauren's kind of got like a little bit of that to her, but also I think Lauren's other thing is, I think people feel protective of Lauren because she's kind of like the baby of the house.
After the vote before HOH, it was him, Keanu, Kelly, and me. He was saying that he was sorry that he ended up having to vote with the house, and that
which Derek, Big D or Baby? Oh, we're talking old school Derek, BB16 Derek, the one who's hosting BB Unlocked. What's his last name? Lavazier. It's like French or something. I don't know. That Derek.
Yeah, so no, or to make sure that they like you too. In a line is insane to me. You have people that were waiting for you. Jimmy, Mickey, and I in the final three, and now in these puzzles, we are realizing that the puzzle does not fit with.
The thing is,
So much work.
I feel like this all started
I wonder why.
with Jimmy back on his HOH. Because back on his HOH, he didn't really include Mickey and Morgan in a lot of what was going on. And they didn't love where he was headed with his noms, with it being like Ashley and Amy he was looking at. And I think that really set this up to where like, oh, now they're looking back even further, and we're getting the Keanu conversation now. We have Vince and Zach who are kind of pushing their agenda with Jimmy as well.
At least one more week. I want to see if we can align our. What's gonna hope that, you know, reason to target. I really just want to. That's like discourse to everyone. Person. I don't want this one out. Do you? Okay.
We're gonna play a little game.
It's funny. It's pretty easy for you to figure out.
Yeah, Rachel got good. She got good. Yeah, what are we looking at on time? Yeah, we'll probably have the veto ceremony close the episode. Seems like we got time for that.
As a matter of Drew, for sure. Jimmy said, you know, all get into a room together, so that we could all
barely trust. He's confirming. I mean, I honestly never really got it.
It's one of those things too where it's not set up, but it really shows how easily Mickey could have been manipulated here too. Where if Vince, Zach, and Keanu were actually working together and just both all like agreed, like, yeah, let's go, like, I'll tell her this first and then you confirm it later, Mickey would have just got 100% played. It just so happens it was like a thing that did kind of happen, but it wasn't really like real. And I don't know, it's a thing how easy she was able to kind of have someone take over her HOH along with Morgan. Morgan really helped there too, because this conversation they're having right now, where she was going back and forth with Jimmy and Vince. Man, at one point, I thought Mickey was going to snap and be like, Morgan, you're going up.
Like, that puts me in a really bad spot. His loyalty, Morgan, is me. Vince will put me up before he puts you up. Anyone on will be a huge move if he actually goes. If you put was like, that's a guy. Vince is an exceptional player. And the more that Morgan gets pushed back, it makes me feel like I'm third win.
That's good that Mickey is seeing that, and I feel like she started to see that even more and more. We saw on last night feeds all the stuff that went down with Ashley and Ava, and her kind of finding out more about the Will Adrian vote. So she's definitely getting a little bit more distrusting of Vince, and also realizing how close and strongly Mickey's been defending Vince, I should say. And that is, to me, like, you should notice that's a problem. As soon as my number one, 100% fail, right? You say absolutely not to putting someone up, my brain would start working 100%. As soon as you say, like, oh, that's my number one guy, that should be like alarm bells to be like, what do you mean that's your number one guy? I thought I was your number one girl. Why'd you got a number one guy? And I think those alarm bells are going off in Mickey's head now, but they should have been for the renom. She should have just taken that shot. Get that Snake Jimmy out of here. I'm watching with you guys from Chicago. Let's go. Now I hope he wins the veto. He will play this time. Reminds me of Victoria, just baggage in the house. I like to watch him slither his way out of stuff. It's crazy that Mickey Morgan Jimmy convo was so much bigger than what they edit showed. They always don't show everything in the edit. That's why the feeds are so important to how things like really are. I'm trying to think of like what they really haven't shown yet. I'm trying to even remember. I don't think it's been too bad though. The only thing I have a little bit of question on with the edit is whether or not they protected maybe a couple of people, because some of the stuff I saw like isn't exactly how it was described. Like the Riley Mickey fight, it sounded way more one-sided than on the feeds, but watching it seems like it was a little bit more fair. Also, the Keanu Ava thing, the way they made it seem Keanu like snapped at Ava. All I saw was a guy being like, yo, give me my flowers. You got a prompt. Say your line. Say your line. He was giving her direction. So I don't know. How does good entertainment value? He does have good entertainment value. I'll give you that. Poor Jimmy getting little love from this chat. Yeah, I don't think he is. She doesn't. She's not doing what she wants. Mickey is doing everyone else's dirty work. Rose, right? That's kind of the thing right now. She's not doing what she should, and she's also acting out of fear. I think her best bet would have been just to put up Catherine. At the very least, you know that you break up the showmance. If one of them comes back, oh well, tough, right? Like, they're gonna be mad at you either way. Like, the idea that you can work with Riley after you stole his HOH and put him on the block is a little wild. We're back. Let me give you guys a sync up. 18 minutes before the veto. Oh, here's the heads up. Because we didn't get to see the heads up. Because one of the things they kind of started early. Mickey's dropping this info, and meanwhile Morgan's running around like a mad person grabbing deodorant. Jimmy's on the floor, and they're over here still doing their makeup.
Makes no sense. It's just a lot of. I mean, it's just.
They're putting on lotion, getting their pants ready.
Everything that I have done in this game has been with this group. I voted in some ways against my
they're like manically getting ready while they're just like, yeah, Jimmy, by the way, you're going up on the block. Like, they're literally doing lotion.
I almost feel like this is.
They're spraying perfume.
Doing this now, moments before I have no time to defend myself. I'm just out words. For once, I just ask you to do what's for your game, and I believe I am.
Amazing.
I'll be honest.
That was too funny. She's definitely not listening. Mickey did say it perfectly not to start. But the thing is, though, right? Like, yes and no, right? Like, I feel like it's one of those things where, like, you were gonna have trouble like either way. They just waited till the very last minute to hope for the best. Oh, straight up, they don't care. These girls are hungry for the camera.
This is the veto meeting. Kelly, Riley, and I have been nominated for eviction. Veto one of them.
Oh yeah, Keanu, you got the power. That's right.
To use the power of veto.
Keanu using the power of veto on himself.
Mickey's just vetoed one of your nominations for eviction.
King.
To name a new house guest as a replacement nominee.
Battle with in my heart. Decided I have a personal game. This person I think is an exceptional person. And their game recently I honestly don't.
Dang. Yo. I feel like she took like an extra little dagger there. All she had to do was say, like, Jimmy, you're nominated. Instead, she was like, this person's game I don't respect. Dang. You didn't have to be... That was twisting the knife. You're already nominating the guy. Oof. Oof.
But if I took a shot at him, it would hurt my relationship. And I want to go. Jimmy needed to be taught. He tried to play off and thought he was on my good side. But now I'm going to really.
I am
kind of crazy.
That Nikki is nominating Jimmy instead of me. This was absolutely the wake-up call that I needed from this point moving. There is no more right in the middle for me. No more. It's time to pick sides and move forward.
Hmm.
Don't think of Jimmy. I am shocked because I just.
Vin says no more throwing comps.
Hey, why would you put someone else? Me and Jimmy up. Like, Mickey, what?
Me going up with the block is the ultimate blindside and betrayal. I feel like I have two knives sticking out of me. And on the hilt,
Oof.
I can't even believe this is real life. I have one more chance to focus on my team. I need to fire myself up, win this blockbuster. And I'm going into this next HOH guns blazing. And this snake isn't going.
Hmm. Also, Riley with those overalls, not a good look. I gotta be honest, not a good look. All right, so that does wrap up the episode. But that was kind of interesting there, because like, here's the thing. I think Jimmy going up on the block was also a terrible move for Mickey, right? I think Jimmy was not somebody that was going to put her up, right? Jimmy would have been somebody who was probably a number for her. And you already had Riley pissed off. You might as well just finish it up and put Catherine up so you guarantee to break that up. Now somebody's got to do that later. And I think she messed it up. I think she did. And I think she's realizing she messed it up now, but it might be a little too late. But now the damage is already done. And it's like, all right, you just got to get rid of them. We got to move on from this. But it's crazy. Pissing off Rachel only fuels her. Jimmy for BB Blockbuster. Here's the thing. Probably the most fun scenario is Jimmy winning Blockbuster and coming back into the game. And then I wouldn't want to lose Kelly, but Riley can go. Riley can go because to me, other than the Catherine stuff, like, what is Riley really doing? Like, he had his HOH stolen. Maybe it would have been kind of fun. He was going to be going after Mickey, Ashley, and Morgan, which would have been, like, different, right? It was different than just going after the same old people. But I think the most fun scenario right now, like, if we want chaos, if Jimmy and Riley end up Jimmy and Kelly both end up staying, I think that leads to chaos. I think that leads to fun stuff. Oh Lord, my new theory, Tommy, my apologies. I'm here for fun. I have a country boy in overalls, but Riley is too damn scrawny. Or it was the last second heads up, then blindside. Yeah, not really a blindside, right? Like it's a blindside, and he literally didn't see it coming. And it was like only in the last second that he found out. So like just getting that news in general, that's a blindside. But like a true blindside, you do it at the ceremony. Like if you don't do it at the ceremony, it's not a true blindside. They let them know. They just let them know right beforehand. Riley can go. Jimmy's got to win, and Riley can go. What will Catherine do? Yeah, Kelly would be a fun HOH. Night all, thank you for the stream. Yeah, we got a lot going on. It's been a fun time. Listen, by the way, if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. We will be back tomorrow with update first thing in the morning. We'll also be back tomorrow night for the live eviction, where we will see either Jimmy, Riley, or Kelly be the next person to be evicted from the game. So it should be a lot of fun. HOH, we'll find all that kind of stuff out tomorrow night as well. And then on Friday morning, we will go live here on the channel for our daily live feed update. If you guys don't know, we go live on Fridays. We do the same update, and then we jump into the chat afterwards. It's a lot of fun. Make sure you guys come on out for that. Thank you guys all once again so much for all the love and the support you guys give me on this channel. Check out the links to all my socials. There's links in the description. You can do exclamation socials. Thing will pop up in chat right now. You can check out Twitter and Discord. You can check out things like the Ori Fund, even if you like. Never required, always appreciated. Help support Oris everywhere. But again, we will be back tomorrow morning, tomorrow night, and then Friday morning back again live. Thank you guys all again so much. And I will see you tomorrow.
But you should be, you should be. You won't get out.